be doing a book review on Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I don't have a physical copy of the book because I read it on my Kindle. The first half of this video will be non-spoiler, and the second half will be a spoilery discussion on what happens in the book. So if you haven't read the book, probably shouldn't watch that half. So without further ado, let's get started. We start off with our main character, Katie, who has recently moved from Florida to West Virginia. And the reason behind this is because a couple years prior, her father passes away and her mother is still trying to cope. Now they move to West Virginia to have a sort of nice, new, refreshing start. Upon arrival, she befriends her neighbor Dee, but not so much her twin brother Damon. Damon hates Katie from the very moment that they meet. He instantly despises her. Everything about her totally just makes him angry. A couple events occur, and then Katie soon realizes why Damon and Dee have been sort of secretive and why Damon has been so protective over them. And that's because they're aliens.
Katie's best friend is an alien. Katie's best friend's brother is an alien.
So the story really kicks off from there. This book was super fun and fast-paced. It was just so exciting. I absolutely loved Katie as a character. She's really stubborn, headstrong, and she's not afraid to say how she feels. Like, she's not gonna be one of those characters who like,
oh my gosh, I can't tell him now because he's gonna be mad and it's not a great time, and maybe I'll just tell him tomorrow or a few days after that when everything is gonna be ruined anyway. Yeah, that's a good time.
that is not Katie. If Katie has something to say, she will say it right then and there. No regrets. Well, maybe she might regret it. But another really cool aspect about Katie is that she is a book blogger, so you can really tell that books mean a lot to Katie just as it is for me. It's really funny because she'll mention how she's doing a book haul or something of that sort, and I'm just like, I do those too! I also really like Dee and Katie's relationship. Their friendship is really cool. When Dee found out that Katie knew who she was, that she was super excited that she didn't have to hide who she was anymore. I also really love the relationship between Damon and Katie. They're always bickering and fighting and like throwing sarcastic comments towards each other, and that was like really funny to me. I kept on smiling as I was reading their conversations. A lot of people have compared certain aspects of the series to Twilight, and I can definitely see where they're coming from. There are a lot of Twilight parallels, but the characters really make a difference in how things are done. I mean, yes, some things occur along the same route, but then they don't, if you get what I mean. This is the end of the non-spoilery part of this video. If you're leaving now, bye. I hope to see you really soon. But if you're here to join the discussion, let's get started. And if you haven't read the book, please leave now. Please, because I don't want to spoil you. So, let's dive right into this. I want to talk about this ending. What's gonna happen now that Damon and Katie are like connected? So does Katie get any sort of enhanced abilities? Like, this has never happened before. I find it hard to believe that this connection is anything but minimal. And do you think Damon's feelings for Katie is because of this connection? Because I totally think that's a load of poo. Because you can definitely tell that Damon has liked Katie all throughout the book, and especially at the end. Katie is on the phone with Damon, and Damon's freaking out like, oh my gosh, why are you doing this? I can't stand to see you hurt. And when Damon is healing her, he's practically begging her to stay with him, to not leave. So I don't know, if that doesn't scream I like you, I don't know what else. I hate that at the very end when Katie sort of thinks about maybe being with Damon, but then she instantly shuts the idea out because the relationship isn't their mother and father's. You can't even compare the relationship between your mother and your father and you and Damon. Like, you just can't.
David is an alien, okay? It doesn't work like that.
Katie can't ask for the same relationship when their circumstances are completely different. So I wonder if this will be a big part of the second book, their connection between the two, or if it's just gonna be a side plot. I really want to know more about it, so I really hope with the second book they discuss it further, but if they don't, I'll be disappointed. Also, can we quickly talk about the Twilight parallels? When they're in the forest and Damon tells Katie that he's an alien, I was just like, don't tell me he's gonna sparkle. But I guess technically he kind of does since he's light. I think that's all I have to say for the discussion part. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow me on Twitter at BookBlossoms. I would love to be able to connect and talk with you. I mean, that just seems like so much fun. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys really soon. Bye, guys.